All right, so Facebook family, want to come back in here again. I'm Brandon Hamilton. Want to come back and bring you an update on what you are watching again. Partial human remains have been found in the search for Vanessa Guillen. We do want to stress that the identity of those human remains have not been confirmed. Ford truck. That is where investigators are still at, kind of combing this area, and part of their investigation. And we're also told as well that they will be out here all day, of course, naturally, to comb this scene, to make sure they go through everything possible in this scene as well. Again, for you all just joining us here on Facebook Live, want to reiterate again, the partial human remains that were found today here in Bell County was all in the search for Vanessa Guillen. Those remains have not been confirmed. The 22nd, she was last seen on Fort Hood in her armor. She had went to work that day, which we now know a day she was not supposed to be working, but was called in. We know that was the last time, April 22nd, anyone saw her. Since then, her family, her sisters, which we've talked to Lupe and Myra, her mom, Gloria, passionately speaking out in their search for answers. Her mom, Gloria, leading to a push, asking Fort Hood, asking the Army, even recently asking President Trump to get involved in this investigation. Their attorney, Natalie Quam, and their family in Washington, D.C., just as early today, getting ready to hold a press conference tomorrow out in front of the U.S. Capitol to demand a federal investigation here in the disappearance of Vanessa Guillen. So here we are, over 2 months after her disappearance. We've been told again that partial human remains have been found in the search for Vanessa Guillen. Again, so y'all joining us, my name is Brandon Hamilton. For you all joining us here, we are in rural Bell County, here in the area near the Leon River. Again, partial human remains found in the search for missing Private First Class Vanessa Guillen. She has been missing since April the 22nd. And kind of want to, again, go over a statement that we just got in, again, from the Army CID. These are quotes from the Army CID. Again, due to extensive investigative work conducted by special agents from the U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Command, agents have returned to an area of interest near the Leon River in Bell County for their investigative work in the search for Vanessa Guillen. After receiving additional information, agents have discovered what have been described as partial human remains after analysis from a forensic anthropologist. Again, So we do know those partial human remains were discovered here in the area behind me in Ruleville County. What we don't know is who those human remains belong to. I'm going to step out of the way again, so let Eric, you can kind of get a view of what's going on. We will have more updates on TV and again here on social media. Right now the time is 4:12, so we'll be live again back on TV at 5 o'clock, 5 and 6. Bring you team coverage in the latest in this search for Vanessa Guillen, who has been missing since April the 22nd. Here we are today, over 2 months in her search, to where we now know partial human remains have been found near the Leon River here in Bell County in her search. So let's step out of the way again as you guys take a further look of what's going on here in Bell County.
I don't know how long this stream lasts, you guys, so I hope you can hear me, but I'm going to end this stream as soon as the coverage of this ends. So bear with me. My first ever live. You guys rock. Thank you, Vicky H. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, STLRS. All I have heard is that they have found remains. Apparently, they were searching this area already for Vanessa. And somebody told me that this live stream was on. So, I mean, in a lot of ways, I'm getting goosebumps, guys. In a lot of ways, I hope, you know, this is finally her, that they can bring her home to her family. I know we were all praying that she was found alive. Oh, Michigan Wifey, a guy from, I can't say that, ended the search for her. So it's her. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tony, the not knowing is, I mean, can you imagine her parents right now, her family? Yes, it's the Leon River Southern Gal. That's where this coverage is right now. Oh, you're welcome, Katerina. Yes, exactly, Penny. I hope and pray it is her. Like, I think by now everybody knows that she's not going to be found alive. I'm just, you know, praying it is her so her family can have closure. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Penny. My heart and prayers go out to you, dear. Okay, Michigan Wifey. I love that face palm. Yeah, I've done that a couple times on this first ever live. It's like, oh God, these subs of mine are going to be brave if they come on to this one. Yeah, Deborah, I'm getting that too. It's like, we don't know exactly where these body parts were found, if they were actually in the Leon River or beside. So if they were not actually in the river, or it could be they were in the river and the body gases and everything made the body float to the top with all this heat that we've been getting. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yes, please like this, you guys, so nobody else will be scared to join. Oh. But yeah, if she was found like on the ground part, it could have been, sorry, I don't like saying this, but it could have been the smell. Or if she was in the water, maybe with the heat and everything we've been getting lately, You know, it's heated up the water and the gases in her body have filled up enough to bring her to the surface. I agree, Sister Squad. I think that if you guys watched my last read on this, I think there's some people in some high places that were really trying to cover this up. If you guys can't hear anything, neither can I. There's no sound. Thank you, everybody, for coming and seeing this first ever live and being part of this. I really appreciate it. It's Southern Gal. It's on one of the Texas news stations, W something or other, News 10. I don't want to touch, I'm doing this on this is my cell phone here because I couldn't figure out how to do my live stream on my actual computer. So I got crafty because my son is not here to help me with this. So I got crafty. I'm playing it on, this is my cell phone, but I'm seeing you guys on my actual computer. I'll try and move this a bit. See, my actual computer's over. My actual computer's there. So I'm seeing you guys on this here. And yes, my son needs to get here. He needs to set up my streaming and whatnot for me and teach me how to use it so I can bring you guys really good streams. I'm going to be doing, like I said, I've got a new camera. Now that I know that this works this way, I can actually do live card reads and live pendulums. But I can only do it right now from my computer until I get 1,000 subs. And I'm trying hard to get it. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Deborah, sorry. No, I don't think I'm that smart when it comes to computers and stuff. No, this just was like a fluke that this actually worked. I tried it 3 times before I got it to work. I was losing my shit. Oh, thank you, STLRS. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I missed some stuff here. Oh, Deborah, I didn't know that. Like I said, what you guys are seeing is all I've seen of this. I don't know how many bodies were found, but I do know from reading other stuff that there was another soldier from the same Fort Hood that went missing a while back too. So maybe they were put in the same place. Something to think about, eh? Deborah, that's the worst, is remembering how I did this, because my memory sucks. Once you hit 50, it starts going downhill memory-wise from there. Oh, thank you, Vicky. You can come and be my roommate. I got a big house. Yes, Tony, that's what I was thinking too, a dumping ground. I just found it funny that there was that other soldier missing too, and that body hasn't been found yet either. So if there's 2 that have been found, it's going to be interesting. Buckle up, buttercups. It's getting dicey here. Okay, Michigan wife, thank you for joining my first ever live. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who's here. Yes, Tony, I think that there's something going on within that base itself. I think there's been a lot of things that are happening there that have been covered up. And I think because maybe Vanessa said something to her family about being harassed and stuff, they're looking more into it now. I don't know, Priestess. I don't know about the other soldier found out something about Vanessa. I'm not sure who went missing first. I really forget. I have to read that over again. Oh, thank you, Tony. Oh, Southern Gal just said, well, it hasn't been confirmed yet that they're the remains of Vanessa. Texas EcoSearch founder Tim Miller told ABC that the search for Vanessa is now over. Oh, boy. Yes, thank God she said something to somebody, eh? Thank you, Deb. Nice talking to you guys, too, and seeing you guys finally in a live chat. EcuSearch, is that something that's in the U.S.? Is that run by the Marshals, the FBI? Or is that like, what kind of bit? Are they a business that anybody can hire? Or is that just for Ellie? Does anybody know EcuSearch? I'm not very well versed on U.S. law enforcement and how they work because I'm in Canada, so independent company that searches for missing persons. Oh, cool. See, I'd be good at something like that because I'm intuitive too. And I worked for many years in the legal field. I was working for a private investigation company and then went out on my own. So yeah, that was in my younger days. I would be good at that. Oh, that's sad, but very good for him. Tim Miller is the owner. He formed it because his own daughter went missing in the 80s. Wow. I mean, talk about giving back, eh? And especially, you know, when you've gone through a lot of stuff, you understand it a bit more and you see it from so many different perspectives. You know what to look for. Oh, priesters. I hope I'm saying that right. He's the best. Did he used to have, was he on TV? I remember seeing somebody out of the States on TV and they used to go searching for people. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, I bet. Like when your heart's in it, especially when you've gone through something like that, your heart is 1,000,000% into it. And that just makes them that much better, in my opinion. Oh, wow. Yeah, I vaguely remember a show out that people would get a head start, like a couple miles ahead, and these guys on horseback, they're supposed to be able to track anybody. And they used to track these people down. Some made it to the finish line without being caught, but they caught the vast majority. Sorry for the cough. I'm almost over this cold that I caught. Okay, you guys, it doesn't seem like they're going to show much more right now. But I'm in the Eastern time zone, so right now it's almost 9 o'clock for me. I do have work in the morning, but if anything does pop up that I see, I will definitely run downstairs in my granny trunks and my house coat, and I will try this again. Oh, I'm going to look that up. The Guardian from June 12th, 2018. I'm writing that down, and I'm going to look that up. Yes, I will make sure, too, that I keep my camera zoomed in here at my phone so you guys don't got to see me in my granny shorts and my granny house coat. But if I hear of anything else or I'm still awake when things pop up, if they do give any more information, I will definitely jump back on live. Hopefully I'm awake for that. So I'm going to close this out now, guys. And I want to thank you all for bearing with me through this first ever live. I want to thank you all for being here. I really appreciate all of you guys. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to do another 4 people are going to be chosen for a read or pendulum session. And that's going to happen in the middle of July. So keep watching for that too. Okay, you guys, thanks for joining me here, and I will jump on again if something else happens. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I love you guys. You guys really are appreciated. Okay, until the next time, you guys, I will see you again, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for doing this with me. See you guys again soon. Bye-bye.